Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening. Okay, so this is the first of what I'm going to try to do is, this is what I'm going to try. I'm going to try to explain this docking station thing, okay? Well, the docking station will be specially designed for FLHs. Okay, so you bring your FLH here, and you don't want to bring a broken bike here, okay? Because the broken bike is basically, if you bring a broken bike here, we do not replace broken parts, because if the part broke, we want to find out why it broke. So we don't give a shit about warranties or anything like that. If it's not built right and it broke because of abuse or badly designed, material not strong enough or whatever, we will figure it out, and we will replace that part with a re-engineered part. Final. That's the way it works. So unless you really care about your ride, don't bring it here, because here it's a one-on-one. We just want to work on one bike at a time. You bring in the bike in, it's $25 an hour. You come in, the shop is a beautiful shop, clean, and whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But we do not start engines here. We don't rev engines up. No. We don't really into engines. We really not into transmission nor engines, no powertrain. What we're into is tires, the proper air pressure in the tires, suspension, bearings, alternators, clutches, all the wearing parts that wear out in your bike. We just want to make sure that whatever part wear out a little less fast, last a little longer. So, and sometimes just lasting longer doesn't mean better, because you gotta work with the motorcycle. What's the best for the motorcycle? You gotta have a tire that'll last you 200,000 miles. But I don't think you want that tire on your bike. I would recommend it. So there's certain things that you know, yes. Or you could have brakes, all right, and great brakes, man. They'll last forever. Well, you're gonna run to like 5 sets of discs in a week, you know. So it will chew all your discs or ratchet. So you don't want to have a, save, the price of, a $70 brake pad costs you $200, for a rotor. So you got to sort of like be in the realistic part. Well, that's what we are all about. We're going to be doing that kind of thing. Yes, sirree, boss. So that's the introduction. So what you do is it'll be basically engineered. We're going to offer when you book the docking station, we will have a good idea what you're going to explain is what it is that you want. The odds are we did it. Someone did it. Someone that's part of the membership will probably did it before, and gives you a good idea how long it takes, or have some tips of how they did it and prove it, or we could come up with our own conclusion. But we're always open to good suggestions from other people on accessories and stuff that you want to add to your bike. And we're going to be dealing with J&P Cycles. So anytime that you buy something from J&P Cycle, you could give us a call, and we could pretty well tell you how long it to expect to install that accessory, because all these accessories has been installed by a technician at J&P Cycle. So I mean, J&P Cycle, they pretty well know their product, and we like dealing with them. So if you buy a product from J&P Cycle, feel free to come to the docking station and book your docking station to install your accessory, and we'll make sure that all the tools necessary for that particular job is here in the instructions, and you could actually send your part directly to the docking station that will be doing the work, so you could get ready ahead of time, make sure the part is up to snuff, that it was properly made, is up to the specification that it's specified, and then the instructions are very clear and understandable. And then when you arrive, then the docking station manager will have a pretty good idea, what you're up against. He's not going to do it for you, but it's all up to you, and the tools are all there, and he'll assist you. assist you in the sense of, you know, he'll be there if you need, you know, some advice or whatever, you know. I don't know if the advice will be free, but, you know, like, you could always negotiate on the advice, you know, stuff like that. So basically that's the docking station. Well, we could talk some more about the docking station, I guess. The addresses, oh, that's another funny thing about this docking station. Like, you know, they'll be scattered all over the place, and they will have no signs at the road say, hey, this is docking station 21. No. Everything will be done through the internet. No money will be exchanged at all at the docking station. No money will be exchanged at all except on the internet. We'll go through PayPal. You book ahead of time, you buy the parts. Everything is done through the internet. I mean, there's the attendant or the manager there. Like, we're not into the transaction of monies and stuff, and that should have been all taken care of way before you brought your bike there. Because, you know, it's like, you know, everything is, it's not something, it's not like spur of a moment afterthought, and no, everything is pre-figured out. If you're putting something on your bike, I mean, you did, you know, first you might want to book the docking station just for maybe advice on the accessory that you plan on putting on, if there's someone else that has it, and we could look at some videos and stuff, and you could book the docking station for those reasons. And, you know, it's basically for one-on-one. If you want to talk one-on-one on your motorcycle, call us. And, you know, docking station is $25 an hour. Now we could go live on Skype, you know, and the clock will be $25 an hour. I think it's pretty reasonable. Some of the nonsense, there's like, you know, $4.50 a minute. So I mean, you know, so I think you're getting a lot of good advice for $25 an hour. Like, the minimum would be an hour. Like, you start off at $25, and if you did everything in 10 minutes, well, that's fine. Well, you keep yapping for an hour, and an hour runs out, you know. So there could be like that too. You just another way of booking the docking station. Let's see what this video looks like.